Hello everyone and welcome back. So today's video is going to be on Maniology's exclusive press-ons and how to recreate the look on them. And this was from their exclusive box of night, limited edition, and these are magnetic red press-ons, and this look can be accomplished at home. So I'm going to show you a few different methods in which you can accomplish this look. So let's see, I've got my tips prepared. I'm trying to find a good one here to use as an example, similar size to what I've already got down there. That's a similar size, but not quite the same. Okay, perfect. So you can get Maniology's specific blank press-ons. They do have them, or you can get what I'm using here is Unigella. Let me find my container here. So this is what I'm using. This is from Unigella, and they are their short coffin, and they look a lot like the Maniologies. They're cheaper, and I've never tried the Maniology, so I don't know if the quality is the same or not, but they're decent quality. And they're the same shape. So that allows us an easy way to dupe this relatively inexpensively. Okay, so I'm going to show a method with gel, two methods with gel and one method with regular nail polish. Now, there does require magnetic, so you will need magnets, and I have several different magnets here to use. The gel looks better than the non-gel, but I decided that it was a good idea for those who can't handle gel. They're not allowed to touch it in any way, shape, or form. It being near, it's not a good idea. They have a high allergy. This is a good dupe for those people, but for people who don't have any problems with gel, even so much as putting it on tips, then the gel method would be the better method. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. So you're going to want your magnet, and I think I'm just going to use a cylindrical one, because I did have good results with that the last time I used it. So it will take some practice. I certainly needed to do practice with the magnets when I started trying to use it for this method. For most people, they just hover over and give the one line. That's simple. Anybody can do that without any practice, but this method does take a little bit of practice. So we're going to go ahead and paint our coat on. We're going to take the magnet, kind of come at it from the sides. And it makes it extra sparkly. It takes a little bit of practice of getting the pigments to move in the way you want it to. And I'm going to do a second coat. Get it nice and reflective. Let this dry some, and then once, so this is Sally Hansen Magnetic in a silver, and this is Color Vibe from Dollar Tree, and the color is Just Bitten, and this is a jelly-like red, guys. So we're gonna go in over top. And like I said, the regular nail lacquer version's just not as good. It's not as vibrant. As the gel. But it is definitely quite similar to the maniology tip. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a sticky tab off here and I'm going to put it on the maniology nail. Put it on there to help with comparisons. Ooh. Okay. So let's go in with our gel methods. So for those who struggle with the magnets, this is where I use this lovely chrome gel liner as the base. And I will show you the brand in just a second. This, I've shown this one before in previous videos. This brand, I did the, I showed it in the unboxing video for Amazon Prime Day deals, as well as I showed the gold one in a recent video. Actually, the video in regards to the set I'm wearing right now, if we want to be specific. But trying to pronounce this one is an absolute royal nightmare. So, I will show you. I'm not going to try to pronounce this. And then this is the brand, once again, another one that I'm not going to try to pronounce because there's no way I'm going to get it right. But it's a silver magnetic. And then this lovely jelly red from Born Pretty. So this first method is the easiest method. If you struggle with magnetics, though, it doesn't look quite as close as the final method that I'm going to show you. So the final method is basically the one I'm showing right now, just minus this right here. Okay, so with that being said, you know, that's just to simplify it. Okay, this one's almost done curing. But it's just to simplify the method for those who struggle with it. And see, now we have this beautiful, shiny, shimmery chrome as the base to help with reflecting the red. So we're going to put a healthy coat of the magnetic. Okay, so like before, we're going to kind of go at it from the under and the sides at the same time, and we're going to try to get these pigments nice and reflecty. And see, you can see how it completely disappeared in that instance. The nice thing about the gel is, as well, is that if you have a moment where you've got the pigments, sorry, I'm tired, guys, manipulated in a way where it's not really moving anymore and you can't get it the way you want it, you can go back over with the brush and redistribute the pigments in the polish throughout. So, and it looks like that's where I'm at with this. Possibly. Hold on. These things are pretty good about moving around. So. Okay, get that. Yeah, we're struggling here. So. Redistribute all of these pigments. Make it a little easier for you guys to see. Get it all nice and reflecty. Once you get it nice and reflective like so, you're going to want to put that in a lamp and cure it. Okay. Helps if you press the button. I am exceptionally tired this morning. No, wait on that. Oh wow, I have all three kitties. What, Topaz? Hey buddy. Leia. Hi sweetheart. You've been clingy this morning. You want to come give Mama some love? Hmm? You're a good girl. Yes. Jeez, Peaches. Well, come on, Leia. You don't have to rub my desk, sweetheart. You can get up here, you know. Yes, I love you too. Is it necessary to smear your face across my foot? Okay, so now we have this nice, lovely, reflective, shimmery silver. And we're going to go over it with this jelly red. I want to try to make it as even as possible. There we go. leave Mama now? Leia, come here, sweetie. Come here. No? What ice? Fine. What, Topaz? You can come on Mama's lap. You come see Mama? No. All you fuzzbutts ignoring me today. Now that I gotten back. Don't want anything to do with me now. The kids aren't home. The kids aren't home. You can give Mama loves. There's my Topaz. Come on. Come on, buddy. Good job. That's a good boy. Yes, that's a good boy. Let me play the kitty tax. We got Topaz this time. My sweet little ginger baby. Yes, my sweet little ginger baby. You can go ahead and lay down, sweet boy. Yep, go ahead and lay down. So here we go. Side-by-side comparison. As you can see, it's not quite the same, but it's pretty dang close. So we're going to go in with the final method. And set that side by side. And this is the hardest method because it's the actual true method that this look is made from. And it's a lot harder to do than the others because it's just the reflective polish underneath, the reflective glitters from the magnetic polish. And that is the only thing underneath. So getting those to position and sit properly with the magnet is challenging, but it is the exact method in which those are made. And you'll see it quite often on like Instagram and things like that, where you see little short video clips where they're just quickly just waving a magnet over it and it's immediately into that perfect position. Those people, kudos to them. I cannot do it with that kind of speed or accuracy. I have not messed with magnetic polishes enough to have that kind of confidence and level of skill. I do need to play with them more. I fully admit it. I even bought some more magnets of various types to try to do more designs with it and encourage myself to play with them more and practice with them more. See, I've already messed it up. It's already looking clear instead of shimmery. So I may have to go in. Like I said, this stuff is really finicky. And the reason that I put the chrome underneath before was because it does make it easier to do. A lot of people don't realize how much of a pain in the butt these magnetic polishes can be to do this particular method on. Trying to get these pigments to get to that lovely reflective like, it's not easy, guys. Get a full coverage reflective on that. There we go. It takes some playing. It really takes some playing. I'm probably going to do one more coat of this silver and get the reflecting going, because there's not as much pigments in this particular brand as I would like for this. So sometimes I do a second coat if I can't get enough of the pigments on there. I don't know why you felt the need to leave, Topaz. Goofy kitty. But with this being said, this method with the chrome gel underneath makes a big difference to accomplish a similar look to this. because it just helps fill in that space and it's still reflective. What, Topaz? My sweet jingle boy. Your collar matches the nails Mama's messing with right now. Yes. My sweet boy. My sweet ginger baby. So as you can see, it's got lots of nice reflective pigments going on in there. Yeah, I think I will do one more coat. Don't feel like the opacity of this is where I want it. There we go. Look how stunning that is. So doing a second coat like that gave it exactly what I wanted. Where is the rest of... Here we are. So I am kind of in the mind of trying to play with some magnetic polishes a little more for the Halloween designs too. I feel like with some of the magnetic regular polishes and the magnetic gel polishes that I have, that I can come up with some really intriguing designs. I did come up with a really cool galaxy design that was in gel though, using this one as well as a different magnetic polish. So here we are with this lovely shimmery, look at that shine. And it's right angles, it's glowing. And it's the same way as the maniology tip. And now we're going to go in with our red over top. Make sure it's an even layer, guys. Because otherwise it's going to look funny. There we go. Got a nice even layer. Here momentarily we will go over the colors. My son was very disappointed that he didn't have $100 to spend on the Maniology's Box of Night. And so I was already like, okay, I love these press-ons and I have this stuff to make this look, and I don't like the idea of running out of these nail tips. Like, the idea of running out of these nail tips was just bothersome to me because they're limited edition. And because they're limited edition, you know, and I love its look, I didn't want to just use these all willy-nilly. And these feel like they're very similar quality to the Unigella. So that makes me feel better. They're slightly higher quality by the feel of it. So like I said, you can get the Maniology tips that are in this shape and not really make much of a difference. Alright guys, so this is the actual method that's used, which is not perfect. I'm not that skilled yet, but it's almost identical to the maniologies. But with more practice, like I said, with more practice you can get the same look. And if you look at it up against the one with the chrome gel, like I said, you get that same kind of shimmer. And of course, the regular nail lacquer dupe is the furthest from it, but for those who have problems with gel, that's a good substitute. So with this being said, you know, that's, like I said, I struggle with this method, and that's why I said this method's easier, because out of the two, because I struggle with that method, that actually looks a little bit closer. Welcome to the struggles of not being very good with magnets, but they do look very close. In fact, this one looks a little closer currently. Looking at it. So, you know, these are the methods in which I use to make dupes of this lovely tip here. My son has all my other ones that I made before the box arrived. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. These are certainly, you know, this was a requested one. These are certainly ones that I wouldn't normally do. I have a deep respect for maniology, so, you know, I do love these tips and everything, so, you know, I was not planning on doing this unless you guys had wanted it. For that reason, you know, I do have a very deep respect for them. Their company is an amazing company, and their products aren't bad by any means. I mean, they have their duds. Every company does, but, you know, they have amazing customer service, and they do a lot of great things, and their products are good. So I have, you know, a rather deep respect for that company because of the fact that you don't see that very often anymore. It's very, very rare for any company to be at the level that maniology is for customer service and product quality. And like generally when you have one thing, you don't have the other kind of thing. Like, and these guys even do more. They help the communities out there that need help. They help with disaster reliefs. They help with things like Humane Society or homeless people and all sorts of different charities. They are constantly helping try to make this world a better place. So that being said, like, I'm glad to help support a company that does so much good, and you are also not paying the price of having poor customer service or having exceptionally poor product. Like I said, they have their duds. Every company does. But most of their products are pretty good quality. So I have no problem with them whatsoever. And due to the fact that I have a deep respect, you know, I don't like stepping on people's toes. But, you know, this is a look that is found all over the internet, so I don't feel as bad about showing how to recreate their exclusive press-ons. Essentially, their exclusive press-ons is to save people time and energy and product and all of that, and give them a beautiful set of quick, easy press-ons. But for those who missed out on that, that's why I did this, because those who missed out on it, this gives you the opportunity to make something very close to it and get to enjoy it as well. No, it's not the exact same because that's hard to accomplish. For those who have the skill, don't even need this video. They already know how to do it. So, but just with a little practice, like I said, I still need more practice myself. With a little practice, you can definitely get the same look for sure. So, I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will have, I guess I would be uploaded at the same time. So I will also have your guys' swatch comparison video to the 3 polishes from the box of Night and not just the dupe for the press-ons. So I gotta get to that. And I'm sorry it took so long to get to this, guys. Things have been chaotic. You know, kids are back in school. Excuse me. My husband had surgery recently and has needed help with his bandages. And I, on top of everything else, had a lot of late nights and not enough sleep. So I had a massive ordeal yesterday of feeling absolutely like garbage. I had the onset of a migraine. It never fully developed, but it tried. I was so wiped out yesterday that what I had planned to do was record, but it just did not happen. So I apologize, guys, that it took me so long. I did not intend for that. So I'm getting to it now. I'm getting to it now, guys, and I'm sorry it took so long. But I hope you all are having a good afternoon, morning, evening, night, whatever it may be, wherever you are at while you're watching this video. And until next time, guys, thank you all for watching. Bye.